Hi, welcome to my Makeup Monday for Monday the 22nd of April 2024. My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast. So welcome. I hope you've all had a great weekend and I hope you have a great week ahead. So today I'm going to play with some new products that is coming on the 1st of May. They're beautiful products and I thought I'd have a little play and show you some new things that are coming. So let's flip down to the craft desk and we can get started. Okay, now I can't show you the inside of the new catalogue. I can show you the cover, but I can't show you the inside yet until the catalogue goes live. But the suite of products I'm going to show you is from this catalogue. So, let's see. So it's called Thoughtful Journey. And it's got 6x6 DSP, it's got a stamp set and dies, and it's got some specialty paper. So let me just show you. This is the stamp set. So Thoughtful Wishes. And these are all the dies. I haven't done anything. The stamps aren't even mounted, so I haven't done anything yet with the stamp set. But they're the dies in the stamp set, which are pretty nice. But I'd say the true star of this suite is the 6x6 and the specialty paper. 6x6 designer series paper and the specialty paper. Now, we had some paper similar to this a little while ago. I think it was called On the Horizon. I think this paper is going to be like that paper. It's going to be spectacular. So, it's 6x6 and you get 48 sheets. Let me just double check. Yeah, so you get 4 sheets of each design. So let me flick through them and you can have a good look. Let me move these ones over here. So as I turn them over, you'll see both sides. Aren't they beautiful? And they've got a lot of the new in colours in them. So that would be Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock. Aren't they just gorgeous papers? Like ink wash. Just beautiful. They've got other colours in there as well, but they do have all the in colours. Aren't they just gorgeous? Now, as a demonstrator, when you're running classes, I do struggle with my 6x6 papers because, you know, you only get 4 sheets and then trying to cut up for a class, and I then run out. So I've come up with a way, and I saw also Rachel Tesseman did some cards similar to this with the Meandering Meadow paper, which is a bit the same. It's like scenery, but if your 6x6 measures 15.2 centimetres. If you cut them into 5 centimetre strips, you can get 3 cards for a class out of 1 sheet. So I'm going to just show you how we can do that. But before I do that, I'll show you the specialty paper. I should get this out. I'm just looking at the colours. So this is... How many pieces do you get in this? 5. So this is sort of an ombre look and they're pretty nice. The colours are listed on the packet. Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock and Wild Wheat. But I think that's because it's like an ombre effect. And you've got this real shine on it. What's it actually called? It just says specialty paper. It doesn't have another name to it. But yeah, it's an ombre effect. You can see how it's more pinky down here and more purpley up here. So this is also part of this suite of products. So this would be the Cajun Craze Calypso Coral colours. Yes. This would be the Wild Wheat And there's a bit of pretty peacock in there, I think. No, maybe not. But aren't they beautiful? And this one. This one would be the pretty peacock. And the mossy meadow, maybe. No, this one's mossy meadow. What am I talking about? Wild wheat and mossy meadow. And they go with the 6x6 paper as well. I haven't cut into those yet. I will. So you get 5 sheets in that. 5 12x12. So, let's have a little play. This is my sample card I've made. So as I've said, I've cut one of these I've cut this beautiful piece of paper at the 5 centimeters mark, and I've put petunia pop behind it, and I've just embossed a white piece of cardstock with the fern embossing folder, and I've used one of the new Spotlight on Nature dies to cut out the circle. Let me just put that there. And I've used some petunia pop ribbon and petunia pop in colour shimmer gems. So I thought we'd make 2 more up. I've got my cuttings all done, and I just thought we'd run them through. I'd get the embossing folder, 2 different embossing folders. So these are the Spotlight on Nature dies. And you can buy these dies separately, or you can buy the bundle. The dies don't cut any of the stamp sets, any of the stamped images from the stamp set out. So that's why you don't necessarily need the stamp set if you just want the circle dies. And they're beautiful. You can see the detail on the circles. There's little dashes like the radiating dies. There's like a filigree one, and then there's like what I call like running stitch all the way around, and they layer. They're layering. So they're the Spotlight on Nature dies, also from the new catalogue. So let me bring in my cut emboss machine. I will get our 2 pieces of basic white that we're going to use, and we will run them through the cut emboss machine. Oh, yep, cut emboss machine, that's right. What am I talking about? Okay, so we need a specialty plate and plate platform number 1. Okay, so you do need the big machine if you're using bigger embossing folders. That's just the way it goes. So I am going to use the exposed brick embossing folder that is carrying over. It's a 3D embossing folder. And so when you've got 3D embossing folder, you just need platform 1 and you need platform 4, or plate number 4. There we go, that's that one run through. I do love my cut emboss machine. It's just beautiful. So there's the next one. And I do love 3D embossing folders because they're just gorgeous. So the other one I'm going to use is the Distressed Tile embossing folder, and it is also carrying over. So I'll just pop my piece of basic white cardstock in, pop it down, and wind it through. There we go. I'm so glad this one's carrying over because I do love it. I don't know if you can see it. I think if I hold it down you can see it better. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I'll pop that back in its little plastic bag, and I will remove my cut emboss machine. Okay, so let's bring our 2 embossed pieces of cardstock in, and that one. Okay, so here's the first one I made, and you can see that you just need a strip. I've got a jacket on. I don't know whether I need it on or not. You can see you just a strip, and you can make a beautiful card. So let's put that there, and let's do this piece. Okay, so this one I'm using the Summer Splash colour. Or have I gotten Shy Shamrock? Let me see. I think it's Summer Splash. That's Summer Splash. They're similar. No, that's definitely Summer Splash, yes. They're similar, but when you get them together, you can see that they are quite different. Now, this is my piece of cardstock. I've just cut my A4 sheet of cardstock straight down the middle at 10.5 centimetres and scored it at 14.9. That's my tent fold card. You do know I like tent folds. This one's just a normal opening A5 card. That's just because I was making a landscape card prior to this one and I had that piece done. But I do like my tent fold cards. Yes, I think this is the one I want to do. That's the exposed brick, but I'm not going to lay it on straight away. So let me get my piece. This is this piece of paper, and you know, you can do either side. They both look nice. And as I said, if I cut the 6x6 pieces of designer series paper, which is 15.2 centimeters, if I cut them all at 5 centimeters across, I can get 3 strips out of one piece of paper, and that works well for me when I'm running a class, because then I can extend the use of my paper and not have to buy multiple packs. So it seems a shame to cover up this side, but it's okay. And the bonus is when both sides are beautiful, class attendees can choose which side they want to use. So I'm just layering this onto a piece of Summer Splash cardstock, which is actually 5.5 centimeters by 14.4. And I haven't converted that into inches for you. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, now I'm going to pop this. We could put it this way, perhaps today. Now when, excuse me, I'll just have a sip of water. When you emboss a piece of cardstock, when you've got it cut at 10 centimeters by 14.4, when it's embossed, it kind of cinches in a little bit. So that is why that's hanging over. But I'm just going to snip that off with my paper snips. But yes, this was the same size as this, 14.4 centimeters, but having embossed it, it's just cinched it in a little bit, which makes sense. So I'm going to put this on my right hand side with this card. I think I'll do that. Yep. So I shall get my glue again. So things are all selling out from the last chance product list. If you're wanting anything and it's still available, you should grab it because things are selling out. And once the 30th of April is gone, you won't be able to get anything in the old annual catalogue, or the one that's current at the moment, or the mini catalogue that's current at the moment, because they both finish on the 30th of September. So now that's hanging over a little bit, so I'm just going to grab my paper snips and just trim it off. I find that's the easiest way, you know, and then you know you're going to get the size you want. And this is the exposed brick embossing folder I've used for this one. Can you see that texture? It's really pretty. So I'm going to lay that down with my glue again. I really like all the new in colours. I think they're beautiful. Love them. I wasn't so keen on the ones that are retiring. They're a bit bold and loud for me. But these new in colours, I do love them. Actually, I can show you something from on stage in Melbourne. Let me show you. I'll just pull it out. So these are the in colours that are coming. So you've got Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, and that's a returning colour. That used to be in, I think, the Subtles many years ago, and they've brought it back. This is Shy Shamrock and this is Summer Splash, and they're all beautiful colours and they all go together really nicely. And there's another suite in the new catalogue, or a pack of designer series paper, that have all the new in colours in that pack of paper as well. So they just all go together really lovely. Okay, so that's onto my card base now. Now I've got this one from the Spotlight on Nature Dies, and it's got the radiating stitches. Can you see that around the edge? And I use the Hello. I'm using the Layering Leaves stamp set for my sentiments. There's another one in the new catalogue that I think I'm going to have to get. It's a complete sentiment stamp set, and it's got dies that cut out a lot of the sentiments, but lots of banners and labels and stuff. I think I'm going to have to get that too. So I can't remember what I was going to put on this one. Oh, I guess I can. I think I've remembered this one. I think So Happy to Celebrate You. I feel it fits. So let me just move a few things aside. Okay. So I've got my Summer Splash ink pad here. Just ink up my stamp, my sentiment, and I'm just going to put that down. Now you should have, when you use photopolymer stamps, you should have a paper piercing mat underneath you, but I've been told with this glass mat you don't need it. So, and I just sometimes forget. Silly me. Okay. Put that there. Now, where shall I place this? And I do have the Summer Splash ribbon. So I can put some ribbon on this as well. I could put it up a little bit higher this time maybe. Or I could put it in the middle. I think the middle, I think that looks good. So let me just grab some dimensionals. Oh, nearly out of this one. It's just nice sometimes to do a simple sort of card, but show people how to cut your paper out to get maximum mileage out of it. Especially if you're running classes. Okay, so I think I shall pop that about here. And this is the beautiful new in colour ribbon. You can get it in all the colours. And what's it called? It's called Bordered Ribbon. Summer Splash Bordered Ribbon. So it's got like some stitching along the edge. And it ties a nice bow. It really does. So except Denise probably won't be able to tie a bow because she's doing a video or a live, and that's when I struggle. Normally I can just whip a bow together straight away, but not when I do videos. Okay, I'm just trying to make that a little bit smaller. So I will cut that off with my ribbon scissors. Leave them there because I want to trim those tails down. Definitely want to trim those tails down. Okay. Put that there. So I'll put that on, and I'm going to grab a glue dot. I have my Make and Create event this coming Friday from people who ordered from me in March. They will be receiving a pack in the mail, and we're going to make a card that day, and that card is a fun fold. So I thought today I'd do something a little bit, you know, not so complex, because Fridays is going to be a fun fold. Okay, so these are the 2024-26 in colour shimmer gems. You've got Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Pretty in Pink and Petunia Pop. So I am going to use Summer Splash. And they're really lovely gems, beautiful gems. I'm just thinking, should I? No, maybe. Placement of gems is always a struggle for me. Okay, and this one, I might put it down here, and another little one. Where will we put that one? I might put it over there. And that is your card. How simple and easy is it? And yet it still looks quite amazing and stunning with that scenery paper. So that's card number 2. So I'll put Summer Splash away, and I shall I'm just trying to get some ribbon down. I don't have all the ribbons in all the in colours yet. I've only got these 2. Trying to stagger my purchase. Oh, sorry, that's really loud on videos when I drop something on the glass mat. I'm trying to stagger my purchases so that, you know, it's not quite as bad on the bank balance. Okay, so this one, it's another piece of the paper, and this is Peach Pie, another new in colour. And how beautiful does that look? And this was the distressed tile embossing folder, so let's just get our cardstock all nice and lined up. And like so. Now once again, when we've embossed something, it's going to cinch it in a little bit, and a little bit of cardstock may hang over. Let's see how we go with this one. Oh, see, that's pretty too. I had a card class yesterday with the Latte Love Suite, and my daughter wanted to come to that one because she's been a barista for many years. She's not doing that just at the moment, but so she came along, and she was telling all of us, you know, the coffee art names and everything. But she's one of these ones that she can't follow like a sample. She has to go rogue and and do her own thing, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Now I could put this one in the middle, but I'm not sure if I want it in the middle. Let me look. It's hanging over a little bit, as I said, but we will. If I put it in the middle, does that make? Oh no, it looks good. That looks good. Yes. So getting back to my daughter, she goes rogue, and she changes the design. She uses the same supplies that I've made from the sample cards. And if you go to my Facebook business page, you'll see I put an image up, a photo up of the cards, and then I'm just lining this up on my glass mat so I know that I'm going to get this in the center. How good is that? That looks pretty good. Yeah, and so she went rogue. She used the same supplies, but went a bit rogue and did her own thing, and her cards looked so good, and it's so fun to see different designs with the same supplies. But yeah, it's not that she didn't like what I had done, it's just that, you know, she likes to do what she wants to do. Always has. Okay, so I'm putting this one in the center. I don't have the peach pie ribbon, I think I said that. I will be getting them all eventually, but just at the moment we are staggering the costs. Okay, so once again turn it over. So yeah, if you want to see what her cards looked like and what the samples were for the class, if you go to my Facebook page, business page, Denise McCabe, Stamping Passion Australia, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. You will see the 2 different photos. Okay, So I cut one of the Spotlight on Nature circle dies out, and this is the 1 3/4 inch circle punch that is still available in the online store. And I just thought that looked really nice underneath, so I thought I'd do it that way. The other one that was behind it, the layering one from the Spotlight on Nature dies, it was a bit big and I didn't want to go that big. So let's grab the peach pie ink pad. Okay. Come on out, you come. I do like the layering leaves stamp set. It's carrying over to the new catalogue, and the leaf punch or the bow punch is also carrying over, and it matches, the bow punch matches, cuts these big leaves out. There we go. Oh, that's a bit tight. That's because it's so new. Oopsie. Okay, so I'm going to pop that down like that, and I will pop it up on dimensionals, but I will lay it flat on my 1 3/4 inch circle. Just giving a border all the way around, like, oh, don't move it. Oh, that's the wiggle room with the glue, like so. Okay, probably just need 2. Oh, let's do 3. Why not? Sorry, I know that would have been loud. So I have a class next Saturday, and I have 8 people coming, and it's a fun fold class. Think of me. Pray for me. So I'm going to use the peach pie bling. I'm going to put one of the big ones here. Actually, I might do 2, a big and a small, and then I might do another one. I might do another one up there. So there. Oh, now if I wanted to do ribbon, I could use this white and silver ribbon, but you know, I think it looks quite nice without ribbon, so I'm not going to bother with ribbon on this one. I'll put that back up. Yeah, so that is, yeah, I don't think it needs ribbon. So there are 3 cards using 3 of the new in colors: Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, and Peach Pie. And I could make another 2 with these, which I might before my launch, to show off the new in colors. So yeah, I've got a class next week, and it's next Saturday. It's a fun fold class with 8 coming. Give me strength. And then I also have a catalogue launch on Saturday the 11th of May. If anybody lives local and would like to come to my catalogue launch, just let me know. We'll be making 2 very simple cards. This is one of them, with the Adventurous Sky suite, and there'll be one other one. I'm thinking it might be, no, my desk is covered, can't find it. We'll be making one other, so just 2 very simple cards. I'll be having a BOGO sale of my retired product that will be retiring on the 30th of April. So if you place an order from the new catalogue, you can choose something from my retired product to the same value. So you'll get the retired stuff for free pretty much. So if you live local and you'd like to come along to my catalogue launch, that'd be great. If you want to buy anything from the retiring lists, go to my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com. Over on the right hand side, there's an April host code image. Click on that, and that takes you straight to my online store where you can shop with me. Always have a look at the clearance rack before you check out. Let's go back to face view. Yeah, always have a look at the clearance rack before you check out, just to see if there's any other bargains that you might want. But yeah, so do that if you'd like to buy anything from the last chance products list. And I shall see you on Friday for my Make and Create event / card and a cuppa. Have a great week, everybody, and thanks for watching me. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and share my videos so I can grow my channel. Thank you. Bye.